welcome to the Plaid X2 channel. My name is John. On this channel we talk all things physical media, so movies, music, and books. If you're into that kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe down below for more of that kind of content. Well friends, this is a video that actually is not my idea. A friend here in the movie collecting community recommended it. They said you should do a video where you recommend kind of a starter pack for people who may not be interested in getting into black and white film or afraid of getting into it, or just it looks boring to them, and recommend some films that they may be able to check, kind of ease their way into black and white film. I'm a huge fan of black and white film and television, and I do watch a ton of modern stuff, but I do love black and white as a medium. And the reason is there's you can't depend on CGI, and you can't depend on explosions of colors. You got to depend on the storyline. You got to depend on the writing. You got to depend on the acting. And so for me, I really enjoy it, and I just love it, that aesthetic in everything, in a room, in photography. I love black and white. So friends, what I have for you here today, I've got some films, some classic films that I recommend kind of as a starter, easing your way into black and white film. I have some modern films, stuff that maybe you've already even seen. Modern films, black and white, and then even some television. So friends, I hope this is helpful to you, and maybe will help you ease into watching black and white television and film. I promise you, it's really great. I highly recommend it. So anyway, here we go. All right, friends, so we'll start with some classic films, some older stuff, the stuff that I love watching. And these are great films to get into black and white as a medium. Highly recommend them. This one is from 1928. This will push your boundaries into black and white and also into silent film. And it's Buster Keaton's The Cameraman. It's an outstanding film. It's really funny. You'll be very impressed with the choreography in this and the writing, the comedic writing. And so I highly recommend this one. This would be a great entry point into silent films and the black and white films as well. This next one is an all-time favorite of mine, a Frank Capra film starring two of my all-time favorites in James Stewart and Jean Arthur, and it is Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. This one's got a lot of meaning to it, but it's got some comedy in it, and it's heartfelt, and you have just two powerhouse Hollywood legends. So this would be a great film for you to check out if you're looking to get into black and white. If you're looking for a fun horror film that's not like horror like today, but it's a horror film, Universal Monsters. This is from 1933, and this is one of my favorite Universal monster films, and it is The Invisible Man. This will keep you your attention the entire time. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. And again, if you're just a little nervous about getting into black and white, really, really fun film to get in on. Another one recommended to me by a lot of people, including Tim Talks Talkies. He sent this one my way, 1955. This is The Night of the Hunter. This will keep you engaged the whole time. A lot of people find this film to be terrifying. A great black and white film for you to get in on, and there's some really cool cinematography. Great film. Another one, deeply meaningful. This was sent to me by my friend Stephanie, Movie Chatter, and it's from 1961. It is so fantastic, and it's just, I would consider it to be a very important film. And it is Sidney Poitier in A Raisin in the Sun. This is a fantastic film, friends. I can't recommend this one enough. Even if you weren't interested in getting black and white films, this is one you should see anyway. Highly recommend this one. And then I have two more for you. One is just a great comedy. I recently saw it for the first time, from 1959, with just legends in this film, another Billy Wilder film, and it is Some Like It Hot. Highly recommend this one. So good. Marilyn Monroe, Tony Curtis, Jack Lemmon. It's really funny. It's going to have your attention the entire time. Great film to get in on. It's diving into black and white. And then this last one, this is a little more artsy. But what they do with shadow is so good. And the moment I saw this one, I knew I had to own a copy of it. And it's The Third Man. This is an Orson Welles from 1949. Orson Welles here. This is a Studio Canal Collection release. The Third Man, really recommend this one. It's beautiful how they use the black and white medium in this film. I can't recommend this one enough, so check this one out as well. So those are the classic films. Now let's move on to modern films. Okay, so for modern films, this one came out in 2011. It is a Best Picture winner, and it is The Artist. I would highly recommend this one as well. And if you're saying, the older films, sometimes the pacing is a little too slow. Well, these more modern films might be a great place for you to start. So check out The Artist. The next one I'd recommend to you is one that I recently talked about with my friend Stephanie over on her channel. This is from 2013, a great cast that you would recognize, including Bob Odenkirk, who is just a monster, incredible actor. But the entire cast here is so, so good. You got Bruce Dern, Will Forte from Saturday Night Live, and it is Nebraska. Outstanding film, really, really good. It's not high, fast-paced at all, but the aesthetic of the film, how you see it visually, and the pacing, everything is perfect for the story they're trying to tell. So Nebraska, another modern film, black and white, highly recommend. And then this one, I've got two others that I recently picked up, but this is one that you may not think of as an entry into black and white film. And depending on the edition you picked up, you probably have this in your collection, especially if you're a superhero fan. Depending on the edition you have of this, you may have it in black and white. And it is Logan. I love this film so much. And if this edition I have includes the noir version. So if you're looking for you're like, I'm into superhero stuff, here, this would be a great place for you to look into black and white films. So check out Logan. And then two more. These are ones I recently picked up. These are both brand new. This is Belfast. Really, really great film. Highly recommend this one. And the last one I'll show you for film is one that I actually haven't got to see yet, but I've watched the trailer countless times. Really excited about it. It's an A24 film starring Joaquin Phoenix, who's absolutely brilliant, and it is Come On, Come On. So friends, these are 5 films that are within the last almost 10, just over 10 years, 2 of them being just within this last year, that I would highly recommend as being black and white films to get into that are more modern, that might help you ease into this as a medium of film. So next what I'll show you is black and white television. So here are some of my all-time favorite television shows, and they just so happen to be in black and white. This I watched a lot as a kid, the reruns of it, and it is Bewitched. I love the show. It's really, really great. Huge, huge fan of it. Check this one out. A lot of fun. This is also I love this one. It is, again, it's just a lot of fun. These are kind of like light comedies, and it is The Munsters. Really, really fun series. I love the characters. The stories are absolutely crazy. It's completely ridiculous, but a ton of fun, and it's in black and white as well. This is either number 1 or number 2 in my all-time favorite television shows, period. And it is the Andy Griffith Show. I love this show so much. I have, I think, 4 seasons in my collection, but this is a show most people are aware of. It's on TV all the time in syndication, but a great television show to get into that is black and white. I have 2 more for you. This is legendary. Everybody knows about this show, but I Love Lucy. This is a great release as well for you to pick up that has 2 different editions, like the uncut as it was when it was released, and then scrubbed of all like the smoking commercials and stuff. So anyway, I Love Lucy, season 1, great black and white television show. And then last but not least, I just recently picked this up, and it is just a really fun, funny sitcom, and it is The Honeymooners. And a great black and white television show that's really light and just a ton of fun. Highly recommend this one as well. So friends, there you have it. That is my starter pack. If you want to get into film, television in the black and white medium, these are ones that I would recommend that I think are great for entering into for classic film, even silent film, modern film, and television. So friends, let me know, what are some of your favorite black and white films and television shows? Let me know in the comments below. If you want any more recommendations, I have plenty more recommendations about black and white film and television as well. So anyway, friends, thank you so much for checking out this video. As always, really do appreciate it. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.